What's up, brick builders? Today's build is Loader Tractor, set number 1633. The year it came out was 1990. Age group 6 plus, number of parts 24. Price back in 1990 was £1.97. Current value, if you're looking at mint seal polybag, you're looking at £21. Great investment. Used £2 to £5. Wow, £21 in return value. That is really cool, and I can only assume that it's a polybag. It doesn't mention if it was a polybag or not, but there are some super cool pieces in this. Absolutely super cool pieces in there, and that could be the reason why you're looking at a fairly decent return on investment for this particular set. Let's dive in and see what we've got, shall we? Okie dokie. So what we got here, we got I think that's a 2x4 yellow bucket, and we've got a little clip in there and these two clips on each side as well. Then we've got the lifting arm. So this has these two pieces on here, which usually you would probably control the lift by just pushing up and down on them, and then we've got the little gap here with this bar going across. You can see that, and that's where the middle clip fits in, and then the two pieces fit into there as well. So that's a really cool lifting arm piece, and this is probably what helps with the value of it. Then we got a yellow steering wheel base with the black steering wheel, and then we have a red seat, and this is one without the pip mark. You see that? You can't see a pip mark in the base there. The pip mark usually is point of insertion for plastic, and the older version didn't have it. The newer versions have a little divot or a little dent just at the base there. You can use either one. So then we want a 2x3 yellow plate, and then we want this brick special here. So this is a 1x2 brick special with these little cutouts in the sides, and that is where the lifting arm goes. So you just want one of those. You want two open stud 1x1 black cylinders, two 1x1 trans clear solid studs, two yellow 1x1 brick special lantern brick with the pin or the stud on the front, stud on top, a little ledge at the bottom there, which kind of represents like a lantern, an old lantern, but this set had no slot in the bottom there. There's two different versions of this. So there's one that has a very small slot at the very bottom. So you can use either, but period correct, you would have one with the lantern bricks without the slots. So then we got two black 2x2 plate specials with pins on each side. Then we got four 1x1 yellow wheels with the 4 spokes and the axle hole on the bottom underneath. Then we want two small offset tread. See, it's offset. There's no band in the middle. So we want two of those tires, and one 2x2 yellow plate, one 2x6 yellow plate, and then we want these larger wheels. So these are, I think they're 3 stud across. Yeah, they're 3 stud across. Larger wheels, and they're about a stud and a half wide, and these are also offset tread, and they're also no band in the middle. You can see that there's no band in the middle there, and it has this kind of little curved piece in the one side there and a flat piece on the other side. See, it's kind of flat there, and then it's kind of curved in there. That kind of gives the industrial wheel look. Right, so the build, pretty simple build, but this looks really effective for, you know, the particular model it is. So we're going to start off with the 2x6 yellow plate, and we're going to take the red seat, and that's going to go onto these 4 right hand studs here. That's going to be the back of your vehicle. This is going to be your front of the vehicle. Just in front of the seat, we need a steering wheel. So we're going to pop the steering wheel right in front of it like that. So now we can drive our plate. And then just in front of the steering wheel, we're going to put our Brick Special. Now this one's fairly loose, so I just have to keep hold of it for a bit. It's a bit old. I'm going to keep hold of it. And then just in front of that, we're putting 2 cylinders. And this is going to be kind of like a little bit of detail for the engine. So we're going to just put 1 cylinder there and 1 cylinder there. I'm still holding the brick in place. And we're going to put the lantern bricks on these last 2 studs here. So we're going to have the lantern brick facing, the front stud is going to be facing to the front because that's where we're going to put the headlights. Right, now I can put this all in place with the 2x3 plate, and then I don't have to hold that brick. So that's just going to go straight across all of those 3 pieces like that. And there we have a fairly decent looking little bit of detail of engine there, which is kind of cool. We've got our lifting arm sockets, and we've also got our headlights in place. And our headlights are going to have some glass. So we need to put the 1x1 Transclear studs on the headlight studs there, on the lantern brick studs like that. And there we have our headlights. Now we're going to build the front axle. So we want the 2x2 yellow plate, and that's going to go right underneath at the front there. That kind of lifts that up a bit. And then the next piece is the 2x2 plate special with the pins on each side. There's going to be the axle. So we've got a front axle there like that. It's just going to go underneath that plate. And then we're just going to put another one of these underneath the seat like that without a plate. Next, we're going to put the wheels on. We've got the axles, may as well need the wheels. So it's going to be tricky. They are a bit tough. Just going to put it at a slight angle and just move it around the tyre. That's one. I'm very lucky with that. Could do the same thing. Slight angle. Move it around and move the tyre around it. Yeah, that's tougher. So I'll put it on the deck there and see if I can get it to go around. Need a little bit of movement. There we go. There. So that's the 2 front wheels. And we're going to do the same thing with the back tyres here. I'm just going to push those through on the top. And they are tough. So I'm going to get specialist equipment. Our trusty pen. I'm going to use the back of it. And I'm just going to push the edge, not the dead center. Just go push the edge. Specialist tools right here at work, because these are tough. There we go. One in, and then this one on top. Is that going to go in easier? No. Flex the tyre a bit. There's probably an easier way. Let's try the Lego tool itself. I wonder if that will work. Yes. Don't need the specialist tool. So we got the tyres in place, and then we just got to put the bigger ones on the back axle. Nice click. Pardon me. Nice click. Yep. And then the smaller ones on the front. And then we're just going to finish off the bucket. So we're going to put the lifting arm, and it is quite flexible, so don't be too scared about it. And you want these pins here going into these holes here. So I'm just going to put one side in at a time. So like that, hold that in place. Just move it gently over the top and it clicks into place like so. And then all we're going to do is attach the bucket to those clips there, like that. And there you have this really cool front loading digger. Or tractor. Isn't it cool? It is so cool. It's got a little bit of functionality to it as well. And like I say, you can use these pieces here to tip it up and tip it down, or you can just move it any way you like, really. But it's got quite a bit of cool functionality, and guess what? It can take a minifigure. We always like that. What would be cool on this is probably another cylinder on the top here for the exhaust. I think that would be kind of cool, because I know that we got a little bit of engine detail there. But if we had a little cylinder on a corner here or something like that, or on the edge, so that, you know, on that plate anywhere, somewhere apart from that front there, that would be horrible. That would add a little bit of detail to it, a little bit more detail. You probably put a 1x4 plate across here just to give it like a little bit of a step out, so that, you know, it looks like a step to get into the vehicle. Yeah, I don't think I would do anything else to this. I don't think you could build a piece that would go over the top just to give it a little bit of cover, maybe. But yeah, it definitely missing the exhaust, I think. It's very cool though, isn't it? It's very cool. Like it. It's a tiny build. Well, I say it's tiny. It's not massive, is it? It's not massive at all. But it's cool. It's very cool. And this would be definitely to the scale of a Lego City. You could have this pottering around doing some construction work, or it could be a private one that you're doing, like I don't know, tractor, you know, in a farm or something. Yeah, you could do quite a bit with this with a Lego City, I think. It's awesome. Love it. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, give it a thumbs down. Don't be shy. Let me know in the comments why you liked the video, why you didn't like the video. Did you have this set? I think it's a polybag, so it's a pretty good investment now. Also, don't forget, put your notifications on for when we're going live, when we got the build videos coming out, community posts in the community section of the YouTube channel, and also the shorts videos that are coming out. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm Sean from Britain Bricks. Peace.